Welcome to Tesla Vision. Today, we will talk about the most recent Tesla news and updates. Let's get into it right away. The US Tesla customers have been facing numerous delays in Tesla Model Y deliveries, with the official vehicle delivery period having been expanded up to 11 weeks. Interestingly enough, but exactly opposite happened to Model 3 deliveries, whose new owners can actually get their newly purchased vehicles a little bit earlier, with the delivery period having been reduced to 2 to 4 weeks from previous 3 to 5 weeks. It is not an unusual thing to happen at the end of a quarter, since Tesla often focuses on quicker deliveries around this time. This helps the company present a better image to the shareholders involved. No specific reason has yet been provided for the delay, yet it is speculated to be due to the changes made to the Model Y line at Fremont. A few weeks back, Tesla decided to turn its Model Y line, a rather makeshift General Assembly 4.5 at Fremont, into a permanent one. Since the installation of all the underground equipment required for such a major change made it impossible for the factory to keep on functioning, all its employees were asked to take some time off. Another reason for the delay in Model Y deliveries is said to be the actual increase in the demand for this particular vehicle, which is currently more popular than Model 3 in many countries. Elon Musk has shared on Twitter that details on the finalized design for the Cybertruck will not be released before the second quarter of 2021. Those will include information about the design, features, and options available on the Cybertruck. As compared to the original model of the Cybertruck unveiled back in 2019, the new vehicle will have 3% of its overall size reduced in order to make it possible for the Cybertruck to fit into the Tesla Hyperloop tunnels. Elon Musk claims that we will get to see the Cybertruck on the roads at the end of 2021. If we are lucky enough, of course. Cybertruck's manufacturing will start at Tesla's Texas Gigafactory, which is going to be its largest production facility ever built. More and more Tesla Model 3 yellow taxi vehicles find their way into the New York taxi fleet, all unfortunate accidents notwithstanding. These yellow Model 3s are thought to be the successor of the Nissan Leaf taxis seen all over New York as a direct expression of the city's effort in sustainable transportation. Tesla Model 3 yellow cabs have been a striking sight for the public in New York due to their unique and unmatched appearance. The first Model 3 yellow cab was spotted in November of 2020, and since then, more have been hitting the streets. The reason behind all this is the value that electric vehicles hold over any other vehicle. One of Tesla's yellow cabs was indeed involved in an accident on Long Island in January this year. It was a major accident in which most of the left rear quarter of the vehicle was significantly damaged. Pictures of the vehicle involved in the accident made many believe that it would not be used for anything other than metal scrap. Eventually, however, more Model 3s were brought to New York to guarantee a good and stable flow of taxi services. The driver of the Model 3 yellow cab stated that driving it was a very different experience compared with other vehicles used as taxis. People who needed a cab were also more interested in using a Tesla rather than any other vehicle. This may be due to the positive image all Teslas seem to have in the eyes of the general public. Many people also stop to take pictures of the car when it is on the road. A woman recently gave birth to her baby in a Tesla vehicle. The Goldfarbs from North Caldwell, New Jersey, were on their way to Manhattan. They were expecting the delivery of their baby anytime soon, as the due date was in January. The birthplace indicated in the birth certificate of the child reads front seat. Tesla has been working on developing a massive battery storage facility in Angleton, Texas. The company had been working on expanding its energy sector projects in Texas for a while now, but faced delays due to the cold weather in the area. Now, Tesla is working in the area through a subsidiary registered by the name of Gambit Energy Storage. The company is working on a battery storage facility that will hold more than 100 megawatts of energy in Angleton, a location 40 miles south of Houston. It will be linked to the grid that actually failed to provide the much-needed power amidst the storm and disasters faced by Texas last month. Even though Tesla is working through a subsidiary, this is the company's first effort to integrate itself as a part of the mainstream energy business in Texas. News about the project suggests that Tesla carried out most of the work secretly. Most of the equipment was kept hidden from the general public, and no strangers were allowed anywhere near the facility. Some obvious signs as the Tesla logo on the equipment and official public documents, however, were eventually spotted, which made it possible to link this project directly to Tesla. This facility is one of the largest Tesla's projects in the energy sector, which is quite an achievement for the company, whose major successes in the energy sector are more often than not outshined by its EV-related news. Much needed clarity has been given by the Tesla's Vice President of External Affairs, Grace Tao, on the topic of Tesla's possibly using battery swapping as an alternative to supercharging. This is a technique used by other EV makers and even by Tesla itself, although Mr. Musk's company used it only back in 2013. Grace Tao has clarified that this approach makes sense for other segments such as buses and taxis, but not for large-scale publicly owned vehicles. The need for this clarification arose after a report in late February stated that Tesla is building a battery swap facility in Shanghai. This was supposed to be quite near to Giga Shanghai. However, all claims in this regard have been denied by the company. Tesla will continue to charge the batteries of their cars instead of ever using battery swapping as a way to recharge the batteries of their vehicles. According to Tao, this method was a very popular one in the electronic sector, such as mobile phones. Even mobile phones now have integrated batteries that are much more efficiently charged inside the device without the need for removing the battery each time it gets drained of power. Tesla is also doing the same and making the charging process efficient instead of using battery swapping. Battery swapping is not as simple as it sounds and has many problems of its own. Tesla itself was an advocate of using battery swapping back in 2013 when it showed that the process took less time than filling up the gas tank of an Audi SUV. The Tesla Semi is one of the most anticipated vehicles from Tesla. It has been seen frequently on the road and test tracks. Most recently, it was spotted on the Fremont factory test track. This Tesla Semi came in the most recent Semi design solution with white paint. It was the same as all the other Semi prototypes that were seen on multiple occasions in the past few months. A Model Y with a camera rig was seen to be following the Semi. This shows that the Semi was being filmed. Footage of the Semi may get shown to the public anytime soon. Even if it does not make it to the surface, it could reach some potential investors or be used for intense research and development at a Tesla facility. The Tesla Semi is a Class 8 truck being currently produced by the company with work on it going at a snail's pace, or that's how the public perceives it anyway. As the Semi was unveiled back in 2017, it was interesting to see that only 2 prototypes have been seen going around in different areas in the United States. It has also been made subject to severe weather testing and is expected to hit the markets around May of 2021. Make sure to check out one of the videos shown on your screen right now. We post videos daily, so feel free to subscribe and stay up to date on all most recent news and updates.